this is Sonia, the Sunny Soul. Thank you for watching my channel. So, my camera is like on a leaning tower of Pisa made out of books to hopefully be high enough to see all of me, and it just about fell over. So, this is going great. This is going so good. Pause. Okay. So, quick video, don't have a lot of battery, don't have a lot of space. Say this at the beginning of every video. But I just wanted to talk about time management today. Wah, wah. Time management. No fun, especially for procrastinators like me. But I have really struggled with COVID and just the way that things have been disrupted, like normal schedules and things like that. I am struggling with procrastinating and time management. So, I needed to ask for help today. And what I realized is that I need to channel in some way, shape, or form every day. Like I need to receive messages and just get that energy moving through me, because if I don't, I spend all of my energy all day long trying to block it. And I've been doing it for years, and it makes me so frustrated because I am a very driven person, but I just sit there and spin in circles, and I don't understand why I'm not getting things done and why I'm so unproductive, and I get mad at myself, and it's because I just, like, I'm not letting myself do things. Because once I start doing things and I get really productive and I start, like, getting into doing a chore or whatever, that's when I channel best. And so it's really hard for me because all of my life I've been keeping myself from channeling. And now I'm finally at a place where I want to channel, so I need to learn how to just, like, do it. So I needed some help. And today I started out and I said I'm going to channel and I'm going to ask for any advice from any higher entities that might have some plans for me to help me get over this. And so my guy, Archangel Metatron, he came through for me today. And he gave me some tips and I want to share them with you. I'm also going to be making a printable with a loose guideline of this because I know everyone's different and you might not need this exact plan, which reminds me, if you do want your own plan, I would be happy to set up a time with you and we can channel through some advice for you as far as maybe different scheduling needs that you might have, anything like that. I can help you with it. So you can go to my website and schedule something. But in the meantime, we're going to go back to talking about me, and we're going to talk about the things that were on my checklist, so to speak, that Archangel Metatron gave me to help me make a better plan of my day. So he pretty much told me that I should have 3 things a day that I focus on. So like 3 chores or like organizational type things that I usually get really stuck on. He says pick 3 things, specific things to do each day. Make a list and check them off when you're done. I said, well, that's great, but I've tried that before in the past and I needed a little help. So he literally went through the schedule of my day with me, and I'm going to kind of give that to you as well. Okay, so first of all, he said that I am sitting too much, which I agree with. I think that I am not getting outside enough. I'm like not getting enough exercise. And he says because right now it's summer, and for me, I'm a teacher, so I have summer off technically. My schedule will be different, obviously, starting in the fall. But because it's still summer, he says that I have a little bit more freedom. And so he suggested that before I even eat breakfast or really like get dressed for the day or anything, that I should go for a walk. And I have 2 dogs, so I could take them for walks, or I could go on my own, or I could find some other thing to do outside. But he says that the first thing that I should do is to get outside. It'll help me connect and ground and that sort of thing, which I usually think in my head, oh, I should do that, and then I don't. So I'm going to try and be better about that. Then he says I should make my list. So sit down and channel my list for the day, like any messages I need to have, any plans that I would have for the day. And I would need to pick one thing to start with. So as soon as I was done channeling, I would do that one thing. So maybe my one thing was that I was going to like fold and put away my laundry. Great. Okay, then he says that I should take a break and do something like, you know, eat breakfast or do whatever. And then I can start in on 2 things that are on my choice board. So that might not actually start till after lunch. Like if I was working, say that I had, you know, a meeting or something and I had to go to that. He's like, it can be flexible. It doesn't have to be on a certain timeline. But So then I would choose 2 things and I'd do them right away. So say my other 2 things were I was going to wash the floor in my kitchen and I was going to give my dog a bath. Great. Okay? So those are my 2 things and I got them done. And I would make sure I checked them off physically because he says that's important for me. I know a lot of people like to have something like that too. Then he says that I can pick something like a break or whatever, like some sort of activity. He suggested going outside while it's still nice. And then I should focus time specifically, once I'm done with my 3 things, my 3 choices, I should focus specific time on communication, because I get really stuck on like calling people and texting people and getting back to people and like designing flyers, because I do a lot of different design stuff for groups I'm in, and you know, little things like that, because I put them off and they really block me. And he says spend half an hour each day doing that, and then you can be done for the day and spend it doing only things on you, and really focus on, he told me, really focus on doing things that are not chores at that point. So things you enjoy doing, because that way you're not always going to feel like, oh, I'm going to reward myself for this chore or, you know, this thing, whatever, and you put off doing your choices. No, he kind of structured it a little different for me, and I agree. I think I should do the choices, and then I should have separate time for myself, because I'm not always good at separating those aspects of my life. So yeah, that is it. I'm probably going to run out of battery soon, so I'm going to cut this video off. Maybe we'll tack something onto it before I post it all the way. We'll see. But I will make sure that I have a printable for you to be able to use for free if you feel like this would be a helpful schedule for you. If you feel like you want your own schedule that more aligns with your needs and what your spiritual team has in mind for you, please contact me. We can go ahead and set something up. I would love to channel some information for you. So with that, I hope you have a sunny day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.